Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do a bit of a deep dive into the bits they've got on the LEGO website regarding stuff from Source. Now, we're not only just going to be doing that, of course, it always goes all over the place. So we'll have a look at one or two new bits that have added to the LEGO website. I want to have a look at the giveaway. And what I'm going to do tomorrow is we're going to have a much bigger look to the Chinese New Year sets tomorrow, along with some other little bits and pieces as well, and then do a full-blown recap of everything. I would imagine Luigi from Mario Kart will be officially uploaded on the LEGO website tomorrow. So, of course, we can have a good look at that as well. So, everybody that's liked the video so far, thank you very much indeed. Everybody that's taking part in the poll so far, thank you very much indeed. And, of course, if you are watching this on the replay, let me know in the comment section, what do you think is best with regards to what UCS Star Wars set is basically the best of the four? You have got the Death Star, the Falcon, Razor Quest, and the Sail Barge. And at the moment, it's a 4-horse race. Somebody has voted for each one. So it's going to literally come down to your own opinion. But again, everybody that has liked the video, thank you much indeed. So how we know how this works with regards to going into Shop Buy, and we can see all the different bits and pieces from Star Wars. But while the notifications are going out, I want to take a look at this because I am shocked with how much they value this app, which is great. And it does come with the 4 minifigures that we thought it did. So like I said, tomorrow we're going to go into a little bit more of a deeper dive with regards to the Chinese New Year. I really like the look of this set. I actually am very, very tempted to see if I can get hold of one of these to go in my Ninjago section. Now, I think it will work in the Ninjago section, I think. But we will wait and see what happens. So as the notifications go out, I will just show off this. Then we'll jump on to Shop Buy Star Wars. There is a tab. I did do a bit of research, and they have actually got all the big UCS sets on there, so we can take a look at them in a lot more greater detail. But at the moment, everybody's voting for their own stuff with regards to the Star Wars sets, and it's going to go all over the place. I think it is, to be fair, with the UCS stuff, all 4 of those are quite strong. It's not like you've put the AT-AT with other bits and pieces. So yeah, it's a bit more of a serious one with that, because you can look at it. The only one that isn't a minifigure ability. Oh no, they all are, aren't they? So yeah, we'll figure that out. So let's catch up with the chat. Say hello to everybody. So we've got the imposter Sean is in. Ultra Bricks, good evening to you. We also have John, good evening to you. And we have 3, 2, 1. So yes, hello to everybody. So Sean says Falcon is the OG and takes my vote. Sail Barge from John. And then yeah, Sean's name has to be another week yet until he changes it back. I can't believe you actually changed it. So yeah. There we go. But yeah, this is the giveaway. I think it looks great. It's a 10 plus item number 40915. It's 480 pieces. I think it's a very, very strong giveaway for the price point, which is quite unusual, to be fair. The fact you're getting 4 minifigures with it, okay, the torsos and everything are the same, and the colors are just alternating colors. But they have done this in a set previously, as in this sort of thing. And they've done a float as well, but you can see it's just under half a base plate in length. So it's 5.1 inches in length. So it's half a base plate, so it's big. It's 16 studs in length. But no, I think this does look really nice. I do like the fact that you can, just that one there, have all the minifigures in it, and it does look like you've got a bit of sweat on the one guy's face, and then obviously you've got all the jewel prints and everything like that. So yeah, potentially if I made an order, then it might be the case. Yeah, but John, my horror story. To be fair, I think everybody would agree with the horror stories to the Falcon. It's just you get one thing. It's very pinny for the Technic. Sail Barge is a good shout because that is very Lego-y based. Razor Quest, obviously, you guys told me that it's fantastic, so I don't blame that getting some good votes in. I built the Death Star, and to be fair, the build experience and the display experience is fantastic, and you do pay for what you get, which is quite unusual from a UCS Star Wars set. You pay a lot of money, but you get a lot back, which is quite nice. Right, so as these notifications are going out, let's take a look then at the stuff. So we know how this works. You can see you've got the Zelda bits and pieces up at the moment. I think that's going to change to Mario Kart tomorrow. If you have seen the teaser on the Lego Instagram page, they have got Mario Kart pulling up beside something that might be green. And of course, well, we all know that's going to be Luigi. So those images should be on there tomorrow. And I am going to do a recap of the week of all of the new sets. So if there's anything you guys and girls want to talk about this evening, obviously we can talk about that now as I go through the Star Wars stuff. But all of this stuff, like the new car and all the educational stuff and the dog and that stuff, we will be taking a look at tomorrow. Right. So we are going to go sets by theme. We are going to go into Star Wars, and then we are going to go all the way up to learn more. And then we're going to take a bit of a deep dive into the bits and pieces that they have got. So we did this with Ninjago. We did this with DC. Just a quick look at what they've got on offer. See just stuff that they like with regards to their sets. And then potentially, if we get time, we will take a look at some of the other little bits and pieces on the Lego website. That's a very good point, 321. Has anybody got anything from Series 3 and Series 4? To be fair, I completely forgot that was out today. Let's have a look. So my answer to that question is no. I have not. Obviously, I'm not even on their email mailing list. So a quick look at Series 3, Series 4. This is what has come back in. I don't know what was available. I don't know how many units we got, but that was Series 4. And then you had Series 3, which was the Art of Chocolate, the Harbour Master's Office, and some of the other little bits and pieces as well, which they all do look very, very, very good. So if you picked any of those up, then let us know. Let us know what it is you managed to get. Yeah, completely forgot that was out today. Completely forgot that was out today. So no, that's a good call. Now, everybody, again, like the video, thank you very much indeed. With regards to the poll, the Falcon and the Sail Barge is drawing the moment. Right. So with regards to the stuff that we've got on the Lego website, like I said, they have got quite a lot of different bits and pieces. We've got obviously the sets for 25 because they haven't updated it for 26 yet. There is the Smart Brick tab. I think there it is. You can see the huge brick that seems to be nobody's now talking about. You notice that? It literally was spoken about for 24 hours non-stop, and then all of a sudden it came out that it's not going to be available in most of the world, and then it just went quite quiet. So it'll be interesting to see how it all picks back up again. But you can see they have got all the different bits and pieces on the side, the starship vehicles, the brick-built drones and characters and yada, 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 which we'll be having a quick look-see. And then we've got all of these. So the best Lego Star Wars Starship, that's what we're going to start on, because I think they have got quite a lot of the UCS sets on there. And then it carries on just with more stuff. So let's take a look at this. So this is where I got my screen grab from, because of course, well, it's a nice looking set, isn't it? Let's be honest. And you have got the Death Star at the back. You have got the cheese down at the bottom as well. So they have put everything in there. So is this the best one? That's the thing. So we'll go through it all. We will see, and we'll see exactly what it's all about. Right, hang on, let's have a look. Ultra Bricks, I did. You did. What did you get? I got the Medieval Seaside Market, Art of Chocolate, the Caravan. Already have the Harbour Master. Oh, fantastic! 321. Well done. Ultra said also got the Forest Stronghold and the Camping Adventure to go with the frame. Mine shipped. All good. Fantastic. Was tempted by the Forest Stronghold and the Caravan. I think it's cute. Didn't happen to grab 2 of the Art of Chocolate, did you, Sam? Oh, Sean. Yeah, Sean's been after the Art of Chocolate. I completely forgot that went live today. Completely. I wouldn't have got anything anyway, but I completely forgot that was a thing. So the best Lego Star Wars spaceships from the trenches. Fourth word in. Outer Rim, planets and the Tatooine and the Mandalore and Child to the core world megacities of. Well, I'm not even going to start going into that. The galaxy is a vast expanse filled with adventure just waiting to be had. Of course, a galaxy as big as this needs to be impressive array of starships. So, what do we think is going to be on this list? How many do you think that's going to be on this list? Should I say? Well, you're in the market for a piece of junk that you can 0.5 past light speed, a nimble fighter, an imposing cruiser. Lego Star Wars Starships has everything a would-be pilot would want, from classic models to exciting new ships. This selection is perfect from celebrating May the 4th or any occasion. So we'll get through this, we'll read what this is all about, and then we'll dive into the Bricklink stuff as well. Like I said, completely forgot what that was all about. Now, has anybody got this? Did anybody pick this up? I came out and I sort of just didn't think anything of it. So I didn't need it, didn't want it. So one limit order. Cody Commander, how are we? Hello to you. I'm assuming they've all sold out then, have they, for the Bricklink stuff. I bet they sold out very, very, very quickly. I'm assuming they did anyway, because that's yeah. I don't know why I'm not on their email list, considering I've got stuff in the past. Maybe I've got to go in and actually tick to receive an email, but or I am getting them. I just don't. They just go into a junk box. But like I said, not for me this time round. So, flying in from Star Wars Attack of the Clones is the Lego Star Wars Jango Fett's Fire Spray, which is item number 75409. Of course, the Slave War. No, it's not the Slave War. Yeah, it is the Slave one, isn't it? The Ultimate Collector Series lineup over the 44 centimeters long. This high detail buildable model is a truly impressive display piece because it's on a slight angle, this one, isn't it? But it doesn't seem to take up too much space with regards to the bits and pieces on the base plate. It does come with two really nice minifigures as well. Yep, all going about 5 minutes. That's not a surprise at all, is it? Not a surprise. I mean, yeah, it is amazing how popular those Bricklink sets are, but also at the same time, you just don't know how many they had left, do you, for different places around the world. So no, I'm glad that what time did that go live today? So I haven't long been in from work, to be fair. So never mind. Right, yeah. So this is yours for $259.99, and it's not the latest UCS set they've done, isn't it? Because the Death Star is the latest one. Yeah, the Death Star came out last. So you get 2 minifigures, $259.99. It's 2,970 pieces, and of course, it is for an adult market, I guess, with it being an 18 plus. I'm assuming it's not the hardest of builds, the Star Wars stuff, but it's just with the price point it comes at, isn't it? And then you got the Rebel U-Wing Starfighter. And I know a couple of people have been picking up some of the older Star Wars sets recently. I just thought, well, we might as well just pick this up and see what it was. Oh, it was yesterday. Well, there we go then. I was working till biblically late last night, so I wouldn't have a clue. So UC says you need to change the settings into market emails. You don't want it anyway, mate. Well, yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I have got I've got the Series 1 Bricklink Snow Castle. Oh, well. I had to go into the newsletter to get the link for this. Right. So I did wonder where it was all about. It was all it wasn't so much hush hush, but I was like, well, where does that all appear from? Right, with 7 votes in on the poll, the Falcon is slowly starting to pull away for the best UCS set. You are all mental. All mental. Right, we are moving on to the U-Wing Starfighter. So, minifigure wise, was it 3? A perfect recreation scene from Andor. I wouldn't got a clue then. Star Wars Story Season 2, or adding to your existing Rebel fleet. This set makes a ideal gift for Star Wars fans throughout the galaxy. Like I said, my knowledge of Star Wars is biblically bad, to be fair. I'm not too sure what is worse, Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. Yeah, either or, to be honest. Featuring, it's got a 2-stud shooter, swing wing function that can be changed the ship from landing mode to its signature V formation for flight. This buildable Rebel U-Wing offers a wide variety of playing opportunities for anyone 8 plus. Oh, so they've just put ships in there. They've not put all the UCS ones in there. I was going to say, this is the photo with the fact that it was whooshing around. So did anybody pick up the K2SO figure droid and plenty of accessories for even more roll possible? I haven't got a clue what any of that is. Well, that's it. I've only got that one castle, and I haven't got anything else. So yeah, it's yeah, there's possibilities, isn't there? There is possibilities because I'm going to get into this. So with regards to the stuff that this Seaside Market looks great. The boat looks nice. The Wild West train is huge, obviously. The Siege Enchantment looks good. The Riverside Skulls looks good. It's nice that they are limiting these things now just to one. Because they did do Series 1 and Series 2 way back, didn't they? So, yeah, it's obviously just sets that were not sold, and now they are sold because they're just going to ship them straight out. There won't be a problem with. They obviously, I'm assuming they take your money straight away, and then you're good to go. So that's not too bad. Yeah, I got the 8080. I couldn't put the 8080 on there because I thought I'd go with more whooshing. I was gonna do more of a play scale type thing, but I thought no, we'll go for these. The 8080 is nice, apart from mine just keeps falling apart. You breathe by it or you do anything by it, and it's just not fun. The Rebel U-wing Starfighter is the next one apparently on their list. And then they've literally got every single scale. Oh, that was the one, sorry. So that was the one that we just read. 4 figures, there's your droid. 75399, available now. 594 pieces, and it is an 8 plus. The next one that looks like is the teeny tiny one. So they are literally giving you something for everyone. That is from the Clone Wars. Or the prequel trilogy, apparently. Anybody got any of these that I'm slowly popping through? I don't know. I will cave. I'm sure I'll cave at some point. I'm sure I'm going to cave at some point. But let's be honest, I think the Lion Knight's Castle is better than any of these that we've seen so far. If you're going to do a Lion Knight's comparison to some of these Star Wars sets. The cheese. Even I know what this is. I was going to put the cheese on the list. To be fair, that's actually a really nice build. It's just so big. So big. It just takes up so much space. And the wingspan is huge as well. But if this is, because this is retiring, isn't it? There's a couple of sets on the retiring list. This is one of them. And Sail Barge and the Falcon. Yeah, that's the three. That's the three that are going. So, yeah, it's there's a strong lineup of stuff that's going. I'm assuming. Well, what I'm intrigued about is, are they going to do the next one of these like this, where it's because though, in case people didn't realize, the reason why it's so stable is these legs are built into the actual set. It's not on a separate stand, so you don't pick it up and put it back down again. So it's all technically pinned, but then you have got quite a thick skin of all the pieces, and then you've got all the tiles that pop it together, but there's no open panel. So I just wonder, when they do another version of this, will something be accessible on the inside? That's it. I need I need the peer pressure. That's it. I do need the peer pressure. I will crumble at some point. I more than likely will crumble at some point, but I need more convincing at the moment. Mark, hello to you. Hopefully you're good. Yeah, how is it? Yeah, poll's just ticking over. We'll see that what it does. It's tough though with the poll, because I mean, like, granted, you can fit maybe 1 or 2 pieces in the Falcon. As a finished product, it looks very good. I think the Death Star and the Falcon finished probably look better than the Razor Quest and maybe the Sail Barge. But then I like the Sail Barge open, so I can see the inside of it, which I think looks better than the Falcon. So there's loads of different things you can do. The Sail Barge, though, is the only one that they've done where it actually looks like it's moving, stood still. Oh, fair enough, Mark. Good night to you. You take care. Enjoy the rest of what evening you have left. But yeah, so this length is long, and it wasn't too bad to build, actually. I did it quick enough. I just never did it on the lives. Obviously, unbelievably popular and important to the Clone Wars era. It is the main ship that they use on that, of course, as we know. And it does look good. So it's 109 centimeters long. Includes a built-in display stand. Yep, just said that. And complete with information plaque, special Clone Wars 20th anniversary brick. Yeah, it's a great selling point. And 2 Star Wars minifigures. Of course, it came with the Rex, which then they gave you in a smaller set. So people kicked off because they thought that they had to buy the set for Rex. and you just didn't. But that is yours for that amount of money, and it is 5,374 pieces, and it comes with 2 minifigures. And I think this is, I think I'm going to end up selling this. I think this is on my chopping block to go. I think the AT-AT and the Death Star is going to say, but I think the cheese. I think what Star Wars stuff I might get rid of. I might get rid of the cantina, the sail barge, the Republic gunship, and this, because they take up so much room. And then we move on to the Razor Quest, which I think apparently as a build and internally is fantastic, supposedly. But obviously you guys and girls got this one, didn't you? I didn't pick any of this up. And of course, if I do sell all of these Star Wars sets, it would actually give me a medieval display space, or I could actually then have a full-blown diorama with minifigures and castles battling each other, which was actually my first ever original plan. That was my original plan. And then I went down the Star Wars UCS route, and I just never can seem to make it work. I've got it working now with the Death Star and the AT-AT, and I'm happy with those two. But yeah, I think potentially all the other stuff might go. I've got a load of Star Wars minifigures that I can get rid of as well. So yeah, we'll watch this space. And if suddenly space appears, then let us know. But of course, this was inspired by Star Wars: The Mandalorian, and the film. I don't know. I haven't seen any trailers or anything from the film. I'm assuming all those trailers and things are available. You got the UCS X-wing, which I think apparently is the better one of all of them, isn't it? That they've done. It's a really nice looking scale ship. That. Yeah, I think that's a nice looking ship. I just seen Older Riggs' comment. Whoa, not the cantina and sail barge. I can understand the Venator. Well, I'll start off with the Republic gunship, because that is like 3 base plates wide, and then the cheese is extremely long as well. And then it just depends on if I can do a Tatooine display. If I can do a Tatooine display, then I will do. If not, then it will go, but it'll be over a long period of time. It's not gonna. It'll be over this whole year. I'll slowly take them apart this year, and then just see what happens for 27 potentially. Obviously, it changes, but yeah, we'll see with regards to those bits and pieces. So yeah, we'll have to have a wait and see and a think. But I always find it bizarre that I always look for the UCS stuff for Star Wars. I always look at the much bigger stuff and then think, oh no, I'm now struggling to actually display it. Whereas these are like a perfect size for space and the size of the ship. But I'm just very, very lucky I got my Death Star where I did, because if it didn't fit up on that roof, I actually don't know what I would have done. I might have just taken it back apart again, to be honest, and probably sold it and just gone, I can't put it anywhere. I could have sold the minifigures separately, but to be honest, and then just sold the set without the figures used. But that isn't going to be gone. I'll be keeping that one. But this did go down to the sale though, didn't it? So this was the Insiders weekend. So this went down from 209 to 146. We will have a look at some of the sets that are on sale as well. One Brick Stud, how are we? So voted for the Death Star. So the vote for the Death Star now draws. Falcon and Death Star are now neck and neck. Yeah, it's going to be close, isn't it? I mean, I actually built all 4 of those, so I can be brutally honest with the order that I would put them in. So I thought I'd just put 4 that I actually know, rather than trying to do something like this. So I couldn't explain the experience of this if I tried. But here it is, the Falcon. This is on the chopping block. It was the cheapest it was ever. Actually, let's have a look what that went down. Does Argos still have its sale? Does Argos still have its sale? Let's have a look. Or has it changed? Are they now? Is it now all full price again? Let's have a look. What did that go down to? Oh, It's now back up to mega price because it's sold out. It's out of stock. But in the Argos sale, it went down to £480. I think. I think. So the sale's still on, but the Falcon at the moment, it was in the sale for something. But yeah, you can still use the Star Wars code, but I'm assuming loads of stuff has gone. No, it's actually good. Yeah, there's some big stuff has gone on that. Yeah, nice though. Some nice things still available in there. So, but this new giveaway purchase from the Lego Group has tickled me. I think that really has tickled me. But yeah, so this is the Falcon. Is there going to be a UCS version of this again? If there is it going to replace the pizza slice or the pizza cake or the whatever slice of whatever it is you want to call it? TP for the bunghole. Oh right, I'm not actually 100% sure. You've lost me, Jay. You've lost me. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm sure it's a reference, but like I said, I've got more. I don't know if I've got more or less knowledge of Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. It's just the outfit changes that I just remember, and that's about it. And I can remember the actual vehicles, but I can't remember too much about the actual films themselves, to be honest. But is this going to be a fully removable top? And the fact it did go for £485 in Argos sale, what, a couple of days back? That's a unbelievable saving. So if anybody did end up getting that, I mean, to be fair, that price for how long it would have taken to build, I could have, if I had the money, picked that up and literally just done a live stream series for a few months trying to put this thing together because of the space that I've got and the size of the instruction booklet and anything else, and the amount of mistakes that I would have made, it would have been chaos. But it would have been worth it for the price. But I just don't know. I mean, there's so much, in all fairness, there is so much detail to it, but it just makes you question, how are they going to make it look better than that? That is the thing. Oh, right. Oh, it's a Beavis and Butthead reference, is it? Never seen it. I've heard of it, but never seen it. So Jay is spending more money on more things. Poll-wise, Falcon is starting to creep. It's 45 now. It is at 45%. But would people... Do you think the people that have got this would replace it with a new one? Or is this one this good that it doesn't make a difference what they're going to do? Because I am just surprised it is retiring. And obviously, it's been dropping in price for ages and ages. It was like 6, and it went up to 7 with the price increase. And then it was down at Argos, John Lewis, and all those places for £5.50 for ages. And then it's gone into the Argos thing for £4.80 when you use the you got the £50 off, and it was yes £5.50, and then it went into with £50 off. Yeah, went all the way down below £500. So yeah, that's the cheapest I've ever seen the Falcon. But yeah, I don't know if you guys, but I mean, it's again 7,500 pieces. Minifigures are good. But I've got like a proper love hate relationship with this, and Jay can vouch for me as well. He tried to build it, and it didn't. Between us, it didn't quite go as planned. I don't think it kind of disintegrated before I even got it back in the truck. I suppose that's what happens when we don't put all the pieces on. Still won't forget that conversation. Nah, you don't need that. I think we do. I think that bit's important. Crunch. But yeah, you can see obviously all the detail and everything that's on there. And when I suppose the other thing is that when will they use the Falcon again? What's it going to be? Is it are they going to do more films with it in, or is the time of that done? Are they going to find another ship? Is it just going to be in a scrapyard and somebody else gets it? You just don't know, do you? They put the TIE Fighter and X-Wing mashup on there. So that is basically their version of What If. So that's the Rebuild the Galaxy on Disney Plus. where you can literally rip the wings off and then mix and match them all up. The wave's okay. Yeah, the wave itself just seems to sort of come out, and then I think the problem is with it is a lot of people don't realize it's a Disney Plus product, and I think this is the massive issue with Disney Plus now. Because there's so many streaming services now, whereas Disney Plus was obviously like the first one. But if you don't have Disney Plus, you're just going to think that Lego's just made this up. They just think, oh, this is a nice little plaything for kids and yada yada. It's like the second or third series of this on Disney Plus. So yeah, it's we're in that day and age now, aren't we? Where you have to have so many different streaming services to be able to watch all the bits and pieces. Otherwise, you're going to have no chance. And then again, you got there's the actual mashup. See, when it did drop massively. It was the minifigures, wasn't it? Was that the Lego droid? I think that was what the Lego droid was. So I think there's quite a bit of money in that character. It's like LG something something, or LE something something GO. Sorry, I think that's what that one is. So and it comes with obviously the characters you need, or the minifigures that you want, and everything like that. It's 1,063 pieces, item number 75393. But yeah, I don't know if you guys and girls have actually seen any of the Rebuild the Galaxy stuff. It's the same quality as the Lego movies, just in the TV show, but it is all on Disney Plus. I've seen this built actually, and this is massive. It does look very, very impressive, the TIE Interceptor. And again, it would look great next to the X-Wing. But it's just a size and scale that I've not really got into. But it says, look, back in 2000, the TIE Interceptor was the first UCS model launched. Now it's back and redesigned 20. So it took them 26 years to redo the UCS thing. So that's the other thing. Like, where with regard, because there's so many UCS vehicles. If you think, oh no, I'll miss it and I'll wait until the next one comes out. Well, you would have had to have waited 26 years until they redid. It's madness. They've been going for that long with the Star Wars bits and pieces, and then that's it. So it's 199. It's available. This isn't retiring this year. I don't think. Don't think it is. But I mean, if it is and you want it, then of course, well, pick it up, because if you're going to wait another 25 years, that just come with the one minifigure on the plaque. And then you got the small cheese. So that is the Imperial Star Destroyer. I had this one in UCS form as well, and it was just impossible to move. Just impossible to move, which was such a shame, because I had it on a smaller table. So I had a table on top of a table with that on top, and it looked amazing. But then every time I went to move it, it literally just fell apart. And I said this before, anybody that's done reviews and things on it, there's like a handle. You've got to take the top off and pick it up specifically by the handle bit. I think that's why the new cheese at the moment, the Clone Wars cheese, is so much better. You can literally launch that around as much as you like. This is still available, 149.99, 155 pieces. It does look smart. But again, it's not really a scale that I'm going for. Shibo, hello, how are we? Welcome to Shibo. 321 says, yes, I think it's Amazon 169 when IG goes from the end to small cheese retires. Good call. One Brick Stud said, never a big fan of the Falcon. It's not bad, but the interior detail, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, externally, it looks fantastic, but internally, there's literally nothing to it. And it's a right pain in the ass to put together. And Jay said he got a good video out of it. So with regards to the poll, yep, Falcon is still winning. Everybody that's liked the video so far, thanking you very much indeed. Moving on to the ARC 170. So again, this is I thought this was going to be just the big UCS sets. I didn't come all the way down this far. I didn't realize it was just going to be a mashup of their favorite ships that they've got for sale at the moment. But yeah, Sean the Sheepra says it's a big old pizza slice. Yeah, the pizza slice is massive. It is massive. We'll take a look at the 4 sets that are in the poll after, and then we'll then start. I'll have another look at that giveaway. And then if there's anything you guys and girls want to look at, we can have a look at that. So just a nice, simple one this evening. Again, like tomorrow, I'll do a recap. I'll do a recap of everything of the week. Because I think Luigi is going to come out tomorrow. So we'll have a look at Luigi first. Then it'll be a deep dive into the Chinese New Year sets. Because I think they would work really well with Ninjago stuff. So it's just something I want to look at. This is just retired, this one, hasn't it? This one's just gone. I think a few of you picked these up, didn't you? Because they went down to a really good price. Minifigures are good. It's a good size for this one as well. Yeah, but they just haven't updated it. So this is from, like I said, the things at the top 2025. So no, it looked nice. It's a good set. Then you got the Jedi Starfighter. Again, getting into some slightly smaller play scale stuff. That's the other bits that they're offering along with it. But it is obviously 7, 8 plus stuff. They are obviously in the more expensive range. You got 40, 34, and 30. So if you wanted all three of those, you're looking at mega money. So yeah, it is what it is with those. It's what you get. And of course, another thing that was slept on was this. This can only be described as the Goonies in space. That's the best way of saying it. Smiths still have stock. On what? Yes, I think it's Amazon $6 when it goes on offer. The small cheese retires to get it when it's on offer, and Smiths still have the stock on the small cheese. So if you are after a small cheese, it is available in multiple places, and it is off, by the sounds of it, is retiring as well. So there does seem to be a lot of Star Wars stuff retiring. This went down to 99, I think this went down to, because you got really good figures with this, as you can see, and you got the full cast. It was one of those sets that it was a one and done. It had everybody else. Oh, the croissant. The croissant's still available at Smiths. Oh, well, if you want the gunship, get yourself down to Smiths. And if you want to see Goonies in space, watch this. Then you'll want the ship, and then you won't be able to get the ship because it's now just retired. And this came out, honestly, about this set must have come out about 6 months before the actual thing came out. That went all the way down to $87.49, which is an amazing price, to be fair, for the figures that you get and how accurate that actually is. That's something that they could actually do as a UCS as well if they really wanted to. Of course, yeah. Star Wars Day is not too far away, is it? I say not too far away. You've got May the 4th, which, to be fair, we're already the 22nd of January, which is quite scary. 7 ways to celebrate Star Wars Day. Well, there we go. So we're just talking about it. What are they talking about? Buy this, do that, are they? Build a Lego Star Wars set, right? No, that's it. Oh, yeah. Host a Star Wars watch party. That's another idea. I'm sure that you guys would love that. Anybody got the book? Did anybody actually pick this up? Because it's been on sale for ages. I don't know if any of you have picked this up at all. Because I don't know if this went into the sale as well. It did go into the sale because it's clearly in the sale. It's $77.99 if you want this book. I don't know how. It obviously doesn't come with anything exclusive. It's just the book. A standard edition of the book without the time capsule, but with the same incredible detail, will also be available soon. So I'm assuming then there's a cheaper version, is what they're trying to say. I didn't realize that was ever going to be the case. But I don't, because you never see the books at the Lego stores, do you? Apparently you can play Star Wars on Lego Fortnite. Never played the game. I'm sure it's fantastic, but never ever played it. You could try and talk like a Star Wars character. No, thank you. Or visit your Lego store. Any guesses what that Lego store is, by the way? What do you think that store is? What does it look like? Because a lot of the stores are getting refurbs at the moment. So what do you think that one is? I'm sure loads of you've got this as well, didn't you? You got the pit, and then of course, because I've actually got the pit as well, so I can easily make up a Tatooine display. But yeah, I think there's going to be stuff on that chopping block. I think. Right, let's go back to this. Learn more. What are we saying? May the 4th, you said it's supposed to be a Mando Starfire. Oh, giveaways. Oh, okay. And you're going to get the Dark Saber. Yeah, because I've got Luke's length because I got that with whatever that came with. Was it the barge? Might have been the barge. So yeah, I've got one new in the box, which I haven't done anything. Hey, how are we all doing? I've successfully ordered a Bricklink set from the restock at 2:01 p.m. I had the confirmation email already. That's how fast it was, yeah. So that's fantastic. So again, if you are sort of lurking in the background, did any of you get the Bricklink sets today that came out today for about anywhere between 5 and 20 minutes? Because, well, they sold out quick. And of course, depending on where it is you were in the world, what Shiba, what was the stock levels like? Or sorry, what was the sets like? On your options, were they all there? Did you have all 8 of them? Today, a couple of hours ago, they sent me an email that my order's been cancelled. Oh, oh, Shiba. That sucks. So what did you get and what went? So what did you have and what didn't you have? Oh, that's rough. That is rough. I've seen what they've done on the side. You got youngling, oh, clever. Padawans, Jedi Masters, and starships and vehicles. Very, very clever. Very, very clever. Right, we're gonna have to go back over to this for the sake of Shibo. What was the set that got away, Shibo? What went? Oh, that is rough. So yes, Series 3, Series 4 were back in stock today. Very, very limited. So yeah, if you're lucky enough to get it, because I've got the Mountain Fortress. Oh, that's Series 1. Jump to Series 1. I'm looking at the wrong thing. My Series 3 will go to. Was it not actually loading? They were up. We did have it up. We're having problem. There we go. So you've got the Seaside Market, the boat, the Wild West train, the Siege Enchantment, and the River. They're all very, very nice sets. All 4 of those are great. They do look very, very good. And of course, Series 3, Art of Chocolate, the Harbour Masters. I've got the Harbour Master and the Art of Chocolate from this series. They were fantastic builds. Also, you've got this Forest Stronghold, which I think is very, very popular. The Camping Adventure goes great with the A-frame cabin and all of those things. I'm glad that some of you got those, but also by the same, some of you have also been screwed over. Yeah, they did have a note on the site saying shipping is the only confirmation. Oh no. Ouch. Well, they're definitely not going to have any spares, are they? It's just pure disappointment. I hope it's a well. You might get something maybe on the next batch. I don't know. I'm gutted for you. To be fair, I am gutted. I don't know. If it was ever going to go wrong, it'd go wrong for me. So just why I didn't bother going for anything because yeah, that would have sucked. And I don't even know what this is. What is Star Wars Castaways? What is that? Oh, it's some internet thing, is it? I didn't even realize this bit was on the Lego on the tab. I was literally going to start looking at the giveaway purchase again, ask if you guys wanted to see anything, and then just kind of a short one and start to wrap it up. But I had the Adventures Camping and Seaside Market in my cart successful, but today they said they had oversold them. Oh, No, they're not. The aftermarket prices for Series 3 and Series 4 aren't too bad at all. They're not too bad at all. Some of them, and obviously the current series, because there were so many sets sold of the same thing, everybody was buying them to try and profiteer from them, and they're stuck with them because there's so many of them. Oh, that's where the characters are. I've been thinking, why is it different to Ninjago and Harry Potter? It's not, is it? So if I click on Anakin, will it give us all the other stuff? Here we go. This is the kind of stuff that I wanted to have a look at. What a minifigure that is. What set's that from? Is that from the game? Oh, I'm seeing some new figures on this one. And because obviously this was the older diorama set, wasn't it? That came out where he falls into the lava. But no, when we did this before, when we were also reading all the facts with the comic books and things, it was quite interesting to read. But they do it differently on every one. I don't know why they don't have the other characters on the list. So you've now got to click on characters, and it takes you back to this bit. Then you've got to click on the characters again. So it's like going around a big circle. So what versions of Chewie have we had? So Chewie is the loyal friend of Han and his Solo, co-pilot of the Falcon, and Wookiee Warm Heart. They've just given us one. 200-year-old, apparently. 8 feet tall. Let you guys and girls read that if you wanna read it. I am not reading that out this evening. Yeah, that Anakin figure. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, because I want to see the other because it's stuff that I've never seen before. But that minifigure looked fantastic. But the problem is, and I say this all the time, they do not put the set numbers with them. So like if they had the set number above their head, so you could do your own research to figure out where they are from. But I've never ever seen that character like that before in minifigure form. I think that would be a fortune. You have to get yourself something else, Shubo, to cheer yourself up, aren't you? I say it sucks. It sucks. Because I said everybody knows my last Bricklink thing fell through. I got an email for payment, and I didn't know I got an email from payment, but I got an email before saying it. I thought it said it'd been shipped, and it was preparing my order, I think, or something along those lines. And then I don't know, something went wrong, and I didn't realise, and it went past the cut-off point. And then I was kind of over it by that point. So, right, who's next on the list then? Of course, there's all the helmets as well. So I don't know if any of you fans are helmets. Right, you've got Anne. No, just a solo one. Why be boring like that? Because that is... Because I'm sure there's one with a slightly different coloured jacket in one of them, isn't there? I suppose my question is to everybody, is that will I regret not getting this Falcon? Or shall I wait until another one comes out? I think that's what I'm sort of wondering at the moment. 4320, how are we? DGI, good evening to you. Hopefully you are good. We are literally just looking at the stuff on the Lego website. That's it. We're just having a look at some bits and pieces, Star Wars related on the Lego website. And then there's anything you guys and girls want to look at, which is obviously non-Star Wars related, just let me know. I'll type in the SKU code. You know how it works. There's absolutely no method to the madness on here. But am I going to regret not getting this? It defeated me once. I tried to rebuild it, and then I lost my temper with it, and I sold it. But I just don't know. I just don't know. It might be. It might have passed me by, that one. That might have passed me by. Right. So we've got to keep. It's annoying. I know it's annoying. We've got to go all the way down this way. They're going to show some other Lukes. Well, they just no, they're not. They just teased us with that first one. I know that's obviously think that's from the game. in 1977. Because one of the most famous Jedi's. Yeah, because the poly bag with the game came with the blue milk, didn't it? If I remember rightly. Um 75183. Well, we're gonna have to look at that, aren't we? 75183. What is that? Hang on. Right. This is just always. It's actually on the Lego website. Here we go. Right. So the Darth Vader transformation, item number 75183. Oh, it is. Look at him. What an amazing looking minifigure that is. Right, we'll go through the photos in large. There we go. That's very good research. That I'd never have been able to find that. So that is really clever, actually. I think that's a great looking. I don't know. Anybody got this? Anybody got this at all? Yes. Yeah. You can pre-order these. You can pre-order them. And they're coming out soon enough. I will check. I'll double check the dates for you once we've had a quick look at this. But yeah, they are available for pre-order, and in the UK, they're easily available anywhere. Obviously, it depends on what country you're from. Don't tell us where you're from, but if it's not available on your Lego website, it means now that you're not actually eligible to get them yet because they're only going to be released in a handful of countries. That's the box artwork. Obviously the Disney thing on there. Yeah, looks nice. Looks nice. I mean, there's never anything to the Star Wars sets, is there? The minifigures are what people go crazy for. But let's be honest, what is that? People go mental for it. Oh yeah, it's just a couple of grey bricks with a Technic pin put together, but people go ballistic for it as a playset because it's so important to. Is this where he got his helmet redone? Is this where this way he gets the helmet put on, doesn't it? So I remember this scene where he goes all, yeah. So I remember that he has the crack in the helmet, doesn't he? That's about £5. Well, there we go then. There we go. So if you want a cool looking Star Wars minifigure that I had no idea was there or not, then you can pick that one up. Right, so we'll go back over to this. I will then go back to this smart brick and because I am sure. Yeah, they are there. There they are. Like I knew they were. Yeah, they're all available for pre-order. All available for pre-order just there. So depends on what it is you want, and of course it depends on what country you're from as well. We can cover those in a little bit if you want. We can have a look at them. That's absolutely fine with regards to what comes with it, with the batteries and the cables and all that kind of thing. So yeah, a lot of these images are from the game, aren't they? I think. I really like how they had it with the Batman DC characters, when now I could just click on the next character that I wanted, but this is starting to get a bit annoying because you have to keep doing the same thing, but never mind. So Vader. Have they ever done a cracked helmet Vader? I'm sure it'd probably be a Comic-Con exclusive or something, won't it? I'm sure they would have tried to have done something like that. Yeah, was the blue milk Luke figure? That was a polybag from the game, wasn't it? I think. Oh well, you can't go wrong with that. Get Arkham on ×2, and you'll be absolutely laughing with that. I've just seen, but just when we started the live and the notifications were going out, I was having a look at that giveaway, and I was like, no, I really like that giveaway. So I think that'll work well with my Ninjago thing. Well, they just gave you a burnt face, did they, instead? Ah, okay. Hmm. And obviously now we know the reason why the individual ones are on a keyring, not as a actual minifigure. We now know the reason why for that, don't we? So if you're wondering why it is, they're not allowed to do a direct competition because of the 6-inch franchise. They're not allowed to sell individual figures. So that has been a problem. That's why they can't do. I think they can't do just battle packs. That's why they've got to be like play sets. They can't just do minifigures, I think is what they're trying to say. So they have to have it with pieces, otherwise because otherwise you would get like 10 figures, but they're not allowed to do it. So yeah, we were reading that the other day. Right, the princess. How many in Lego form, how many outfits has she been in? Leave that up there, catch up with the chat quickly. Yeah, was it? I thought it was with the game. I thought it was with the game. Oh, there we go then. So yeah, yeah. Well, I guess you like the old helmet, but they've obviously updated it a little bit. And if you prefer, if it looks more accurate, then at least they've done the right thing, which is good. Um, and sorry, Matt was on the phone. Yeah, I'm waiting for times two point. Might pick. Yeah, if you get well, hopefully, if you are going to pick up, when is the times two event? I'm assuming the times two event's going to happen when this current giveaway runs out, and I still can't get over the price of that giveaway as well. By the way, that is really very expensive. If you think of the Creel House giveaway, it's actually worth in pieces more money than the Creel House giveaway, but it's not going to go for more than probably 24, 25 quid. That's a scary thing. But yeah, I think I might I'm thinking I'm going to look into that. That's the Falcon, isn't it? That's the scene that they did on the Falcon. Yeah, see, honestly, I knew I shouldn't have started to look at this, and I'm now thinking, how can I not have the Falcon? Sean says double points at the end of the month, if I'm not mistaken. So the secret identity has spoken. I think you're right. It's definitely not going to overlap the giveaway, though, is it? Let me just double check the giveaway in the background. So in case everybody's wondering what it's, obviously, this ends on the 28th. But it is only for £135, but it's £24.99 is what this is worth. And I just think it looks great, to be honest. I think the actual photos look better than anything that we sort of found before. And it being sort of not massively big, so they should work perfectly with. They are basically minifigure scale, aren't they? That's what they are. So that should work very, very well. But no, with the Falcon, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Because I missed out on the Razor Quest, and I know it's at John Lewis. But I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know whether to go. No, I should get the Razor Quest from John Lewis, and then get the Falcon before the end of the. And I've got them in a UCS collection, or just get rid of them all. It's one or the other, isn't it? It's either I should get rid of them all, or I get two more. That's the thing. But I just don't know what they're going to do with the next Falcon. That's the thing. I've got some winter themed giveaway sets incoming. Oh, do tell Sean. How have you managed that? Getting a jump start in the Winter Village. 22nd of January. That's fantastic. I was gonna wait until about March and start looking, thinking that the price might have come down a little bit because again, I'm only after a handful of sets, and of course, the Ninjago Temple will be a thing in 2026 for me because it's a Christmas set, so that'll have to be purchased. That's the staff giveaway as well. Don't forget that freebie that all the staff got, and it has all the golden minifigures in. So I've got to try and pick that up at some point. But where do we get to? In fact, let's carry on going down. How many characters have they done? So there's Princess Leia. There's Kylo Ren. Got a cool lightsaber, though, isn't he? Yoda. I know they've done a fair few different Yodas as well. But I know the face print on that's got a lot better over the years. BB-8. You got Rey. Touchy subject, Rey. Even I know Rey's a touchy subject with people. R2, there's D2. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Darth Maul, who I actually do have I have the original Darth Maul, I do believe. Boba Fett, C3PO, Palpatine, the Child, Mando. Yeah, well, we can get through these quick enough. So Kylo Ren, what versions of them have they done? That's what I'm using it for. I'm just using their images to see if they've given us the sets or... Because I don't think that lightsaber was like that, was it? Or was it? Oh, it was. I don't have a Kylo Ren in minifigure form, so I'm assuming they actually gave him his three-way lightsaber, I'm assuming. So she was asking, is there any idea if there's a giveaway going on the same as ×2? I don't know. I'm assuming what's going to happen is that the current giveaway is going to finish and then the ×2 points is going to start. So maybe it might be like some sort of poly bag or something, because they don't tend to do amazing giveaways this ×2. Sometimes they do, but Ultra Bricks is saying the window is closing on the UCS Razor Quest. It's great. I know. Honestly, I just see, it's either I keep something has to go for me to give it enough breathing space. So I either get rid of the cheese, like I said, and some of the other Star Wars ships over a period of time to create more space, or I just bin off Disney completely. And Disney, I get rid of the Snow White's cottage, I get rid of the Beauty and the Beast castle, the big Disney castle. They all go. I get rid of all the Disney stuff because I get on. I mean, I only got it for an affiliation for the theme park, but really, I never look at it and I don't really care about it at all. And if I got rid of all of that and had a lot more space, then potentially I could then fit all of these in nicely. But yeah, I don't know. DGI says, I like the Darth Maul version with the robot legs from the Clone Wars. Yes, yeah, that's it. That, to be fair, I've seen quite a lot. I have seen lots of the Clone Wars. That's one thing I do know of. Annoyingly, my Disney Plus subscription ran out before I actually managed to finish watching the Clone Wars, all of the Clone Wars stuff. So now I'm just watching obviously all the Ninjago stuff and getting up together with all that instead. So Yoda, what they're going to give us different prints? Yeah, they do, as you can see. So you've got the Yoda with his closed coat, and then you've got another one with his open coat, the headpiece. I think it's the ears and the headpiece and things change ever so slightly, don't they? So not the easiest way of doing it, but they're going to give us more. You can get a plushie. Do you want a plushie for $24.99? $40886. Oh, hang on. Is that the next one? 4088. Oh, of course, it'd be Valentine's Day, won't it? Yes, there's going to be a Valentine's Day gift. It's all rumors. This is it. I'm assuming that is not the set. It might be. That's it. A small scene with two brick-built penguins positioned very close to each other. So obviously that's not the actual penguin. Very similar to the 2025 Love Bears. What's the Love Bears? Oh, this. So it might be like this. It might be like this, but in penguin form, I think is what they're saying. Supposedly. Hmm. Right, let's get that back up. I think it's just stuck on my face now. You are. Yeah, brilliant. Let's get my face off and then get this back up. There. Go. Right, we're back. Oldbrook says, bin off the Disney. Yeah, I'm tempted. Bin off the Disney. Extend. Well, yeah. It's just that that end's always been bugging me. I can't quite figure out what it is. Sean, well, to be fair, that's you at the moment, Sean. You've gone for you've put the opposite face on with your new name, and we're just waiting for the sheep to come back. That's it. You won't make that mistake again in a hurry, will you? To be fair, I thought you could actually just change it straight back, but obviously you change both things and not just your handle. So that's probably the reason why. BB-8 not doing too much. Parts to the Falcon though. It is linked to the Falcon. Yeah, it's still available, by the way. Cool. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. And the Lighthouse is still available. I thought they were gone. I'm surprised that they're still there. I'm amazed that they've got the Razor Quest and that's still there. Yes, yeah. We don't like the impersonator. I keep looking for the sheep and it's not there. All right, where are we coming down to? Rey. How many outfits has Rey had? So that's another playset that I've not seen, but that just looks like it's the literally the Winter Village playset where they spin. So they've got the big cogs in, haven't they? These big. Trying to think. Or was that lava? That might just be lava. So maybe they don't spin. She has got some nice prints though, but she's full leg and torso and arm colouring on that one, and the same thing on that one. So at least they do give her nice. They give her nice printing, but from what I can gather, Rey's a touchy subject with people. I say I've got something similar to this, but I've got the guards, but just not those three other characters that come with it. So R2D2 is always the same. Obi-Wan. What does he come in? Ah, nice. Yeah. That's it. I suppose that's a good thing with the Star Wars stuff. You can trade it about and chop and change and do different bits and pieces with it. Yeah, because I guess I knew this was going to be a bad thing, but the Razor Quest was the thing that got me into Star Wars. It was the Mandalorian that actually got me into it, and I binge watched it with Jay, and heavily enjoyed it, and then just joked around watching the films with him for the other little bits and pieces. So, no, I did enjoy that. But I suppose the question is that will this Razor Quest go into a sale before it sells out? Or is that it? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there's. I think I don't know why they sometimes give us nice images like all of these, and then others it's just rubbish. So I would have liked to have seen like a history of like the minifigures and things. And there's another one. Ooh. Don't want to click on that. Didn't want to click on that. BB-8 Ray, where are we? Poe. Here we are. So has anybody got any of these sets with these minifigures in? Plucky X-Wing pilot. Oh, of course, it was the black and orange one, wasn't it? Do you like that color scheme? I think that's a cool looking color scheme, to be fair. No real. Any more? Ah, there we go. Darth Maul for you. Now we're getting into the Darth Maul Mando. Don't think there's going to be much for him. He did come with a couple of different sets, though, I remember. But, yep, they don't care about him either because they've just given us the 2 photos. He would have been in a really old one and the newer one, wouldn't he? Yeah. So, again, they don't care about that either. I thought they'd have given us some more bits. C-3PO's in loads of stuff. Palpatine. A couple of again, there's been variations of him. Yeah, obviously mainly in the chair and loads of different playset versions of this one. They must have done this scene, this diorama, what, 4 or 5 times at least, you would think. Nope, they're not. They don't care about him. Do they care about the Mandalorian? That's the interesting thing. Because he's coming up. Mando. Because there's tons for Mando. Because you've got all the different armor that he goes through. Because you've got the. Oh, they have actually given a bit of a write up. That's exciting. But no, I think the Mandalorian's outstanding. You got the Kylo Ren, nice. The X-wing is great. Missed that one. Said Ultra Bricks. The next X-wing should be the Tiva one. Should be cool. A New Republic X-wing. Yeah, because I appreciate it, but I'm not massively up to date with it. But I've seen all of the Mando stuff. I have managed to see all of the Disney Plus shows, and I am very intrigued to this new Mandalorian film. But you will know. I guess what we'll know with regards to when you see the trailer if he's in the new Razor Quest. If the Razor Quest has been rebuilt, he will be in his full armor, and if it's just before the actual Mandalorian TV show, he'll be wearing this or less armor. Because obviously it gets melted over a period of time. Because that is the one thing about the Razor Quest itself. I do like the characters it comes with. It could have come with some more, but it just gave you all the ones from the beginning. And there we go. Go for the last one. I've got this one. She was in the Boba Fett, the Boba throne room. Comes with. I've got her with a cool helmet. Yeah, that's a throne room just there with the sticker on the front. And there's another type of cheese, the Imperial Light Destroyer, which is the only one you could get a certain character in, and it went for an absolute fortune. But the Razor Quest, I know, yes. So this thing just here, look at the price it went down to, $363. $363, and did not have an opportunity to pick it up. Well, apparently, they're saying it's got a slightly different yellow, isn't it? But I don't know how different it is. but they're never going to do a UCS version of it again. But I like him. I think he looks great. I do like the fact that Child is in his little floating pram. But yeah, so it depends if Mando's wearing this. Because if Mando's wearing this stuff, because the other figure wasn't even full armor, the Beskar or whatever it is, basketball, it begins with a B, I think. But no, it does look good. It does look good. Yeah, Mrs. Imperial. Yeah, I was looking at it and I was thinking of the same because the Imperial Light Destroyer. I was like, I want the mini figures that came with, and yeah, because it's got the main. It's got the main one in, hasn't it? Yeah, because it was in a sale, but it's got him. It's the only place you can get this one from. It's got Mando, obviously, with his spear and gun. He didn't get the dark saber till much later on, does he? But no, you get the different version of Mando. You get those two. Yes, it's Moff Gideon, and you get a Dark Trooper. And of course, we all know what scene happens with this, and it made grown men grown men cry, apparently, with regards to how emotional people got with that. So the Falcon and the Death Star is getting closer and closer together. 33% for the Death Star, 40% for the Falcon. Razor Quest is all the way back at 7%. The Barge is at 20%. But he's got their own thing. It's easy to see the figures on the box artwork, I think. But yeah, it's a nice looking set, that. But no, that one was long gone. That one long gone, and it disappeared. Yes, I guess the question is do I need? I suppose, do I need this in my life, and will this make a good live stream build? I don't know. It'll be a long stream build because it's 6,000 pieces. I can drag it out for flipping ages if I really wanted to. But I could put that money into all the Ninjago stuff, couldn't I? Or a castle or other bits and pieces. I don't know. Well, you guys are going to have to let me have a think, and you can have to let me know in tomorrow's stream. So with regards for tomorrow, Sean's like, so when you get it, well, it is available at Lewis, but I think that's the only place it's left. I don't think it's available anywhere else. 75331. So I'm assuming it'll be on Amazon, but I think the only place you can actually buy it from at the actual cost is Tesco's had it, apparently. Tesco's have it. Apparently, this is a thing. Since when did Tesco's start to sell this? Okay. Still easily available then, is it? Or what? Three two one says get the castle. Well, this is it exactly. Oh, it's like Pokemon, Sean, is it? I'm gonna catch them all. Oh, I know. I've been going on about this set for so long as well. But like I said, I did never had the opportunity to get it in that sale. Had the sales though, so I'm not mad or salty about it. But I just can't believe Tesco's have it. So it's now not exclusive to Hmm. Oh, Game have it as well. Debenhams. Yeah, Debenhams have it in stock at the moment. See, it's I don't know what we're panicking about. It's everywhere at the moment. So you can get it from Debenhams. Where else can you get this thing from then? It's in a sale at Game at the moment. Look, I mean it's pounds. It's in a sale by, but I'm assuming that will drop. Is that a garden centre? Who and how? Pass. Pass, pass, pass. So yeah, you can get this then quite a lot of different places. So somewhere at some point they're going to have a sale, aren't they? That's what's going to happen, and it's just a case of when. Imagine, yeah, just going to get some bananas, come back with a UCS razor. Okay, fair enough. Imagine that as a click and collect order from Tesco. You get some club points on that, wouldn't you? Good grief. Did you? Yes, I did. I thought it was good. I thought the Clone Wars was very, very good. Sean's like, correct. It is like Pokemon. Shiba says, skip it. Shiba says, skip. Skippity, skip, skip. No need to go for it. Right, looks like the Falcon has won the poll. So, tomorrow, because we'll obviously do a longer stream tomorrow, we will go back over Zelda, because Zelda's then technically a week old. Then we'll go over the new Luigi set, if it comes out, which I'm assuming it will do, because their teaser was today, which means it's going to be tomorrow. So we'll have like a Nintendo kickoff. That's why I said looking at Zelda as well. And then we've got we've got some flowers to take a look at. The new car that's come out that's available for pre-order. So the new Audi is out and about. It didn't take them long to get that out, did it? They had to get that out quick as well. And then you got these 4 Arctic science educational sets, aren't they? So I've got to figure out what all that's to do with and what system they run off. And then the new Dalmatian is a thing. The new Golden Retriever, Dalmatian. Golden Retriever is a thing to go with. You could put that with the 101 Dalmatian puppy, or you could put it with Evie, I guess, if you wanted to. You can pick and choose what it is you want to do. Is there anything you guys want to take a quick look at before we wrap things up? Oh, Ultra Bricks. It's going to be on a plane. That sounds very exciting. So Sean says, by the end of the month, you should have the Razor Quest Falcon and Lion Knight's Castle. I could look at the boxes, but I really don't think that's feasible. Did you manage to did you pick one up? Did you manage to get the Art of Chocolate? We can have a look at that again. Let's have a quick look at that. So Sean wants to have a quick look at the Art of Chocolate before we skedaddle. I've got your 24-day countdown for the next batch of those as well. Past series 3 and 4. 4, 3. There you go. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous is what it is. We will have a look. Yeah, we'll have a look. Bear with us. Finish on the smart bricks then. So I'll just tease Sean with the Art of Chocolate and just how gorgeous this thing actually is. Did a full review video on it if you can, fathom wasting your life listening to me even more. The smart play sets. Here they are. Don't even need to change that, do I? So you wanted this one. I'm assuming if I was to, it doesn't exclude pre-orders, the new giveaway. So if you broke the giveaway price point, you would be able to potentially get a giveaway. I would. The hard thing is, though, with regards to So the thing is, DGI, is if they're going to do double points at the end of this month, the pre-order might be on double points. So you might be worth just waiting for a week or two, and seeing. Oh, right. Which one do you prefer, this one or the Winter Chalet? I don't know. The Winter Chalet was such a good build. The Winter Chalet was such a good build. I'll do a comparison video for you, Sean. That's what I'll do, because I haven't done one of those yet, have I? I'll put both of those, I'll put them together. I'll do a side-by-side comparison of the two. I'll do that for you this weekend. So, yeah. Yeah, the set itself, the Art of Chocolate set, is fantastic. It really is. But no, I will do that against the Winter Chalet, because I don't think have I done it? I can't remember. Did I do that? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, because I used all the minifigures from both. Yes, I've done that already. So, oh, I don't know. I can't remember what I actually did over Christmas. It was such a blur. But no, the Art of Chocolate is great. But it depends because the Winter Chalet is literally just slightly big. Well, it's just a bigger scale of the Alpine Lodge. So, well, that's it. Well, you got there's there is another one out though, isn't there? Oh, it's the Bomber. Sorry. So you got there's the Bomber that is out from Darth Vader, or you got the fighter. What I would say is, if you were to pre-order it, see if you can pre-order it with double points in 8 days time. We're thinking it's going to start, because it will be a week tomorrow. We think is when the giveaway, when the double points is going to be starting. And if it's available for pre-order, then you get extra money for nothing, don't you? So if you think that you want to get it, then obviously go for it. But you could get it with double points, because if you pre-order it now and it comes on double points, then you're not going to, it's just silly. Whereas if it doesn't happen if it excludes this on double points, then at least you can still pre-order it, can't you? So yeah, because the other smart play stuff is obviously it is nice. But yeah, if it's something that you'd like to add to your collection, obviously you can then say you got the first ever one as a smart play as well, because that'd be something cool to look back on in years to come. Because I'm just looking at that actually. If I do a Tatooine display, that would be quite handy for that. But yeah, there's some good Star Wars stuff out, and there's some nice sets out. But yes, just you can only do what you can do. Right, that's it. I'm done. Simple and as easy as that. The poll is finished. I will see. Oh, hang on. Ultra Brick says I might pre-order the Zelda set on double points. If only that line announced. Yeah, I know. It's not going to be, is it? Because I was thinking the same. I was like, oh, actually, that giveaway's so beautiful. I would get an Ninjago set on double points and break that threshold, but it's not going to be the case. And to be honest, if I got a Ninjago set on double points, it didn't come with a giveaway last time. And the giveaway is actually worth more money. If I got the giveaway with points, it's better than actually getting one of the sets that's on a sale currently at Smiths or Argos. So yeah, there's decisions to be made. But Ultra Bricks, enjoy your flight tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow evening. Keep your eyes peeled for the screen grab, and we'll just have a long chit chat about loads of different bits and pieces. No, I haven't seen the music video, but I will check that out. And then if you're about tomorrow, we'll be covering everything because I want to be covering Ninjago stuff. I want to be covering the Chinese New Year. We're going to have a Nintendo start. There's loads of stuff to cover. Yeah, 321 says I'll get the Deku Tree first. Yeah, that's a good point. So that's the stuff that we'll be talking about tomorrow because you might, again, thinking about it, you might be able to get the Luigi if it's pre-order. You might be able to get that on double points as well, but we'll find all of that out tomorrow. Right, guys, take it easy, everybody. I will catch up with all of you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.